Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Babe Brews. I'm Valerie.
I'm Marlena.
And we have a special guest today. This is Kylie.
Oh yeah, just forget your name.
I didn't know she was going to say my name or I had to say my name.
Sorry.
So
You haven't done this like three times.
This is Kylie. We love Kylie.
Hi.
If you follow us, you see that she's been on a few other episodes with us. We love her. She's one of our best friends. So this episode is going to be based on icks.
Mm-hmm.
Before I get into the icks, I'd just like to give a quick definition. The definition of the word ick is a slang term used to describe a sudden feeling or disgust or aversion, which is a strong dislike, towards a person, a turnoff. So I'm sure a lot of you have ick. So if you have any ick, please write it in the comments below. I would love to see your ick because I'm sure a lot of us can relate, but there might be icks that we don't even mention that you guys have. I'd love to hear them. How was your week this week in the cafe, Marlena?
Cafe-wise, great. Real life-wise, embarrassing. And this is really going to bring us into the icks because I went on a date, guys, and this guy, I guess, didn't get the ick after this incident that happened. We literally just did dating horror stories, and I was like, I don't really have a horror story. Well, now I do. We go to the Phillies game. Great date. Great guy. I feel like we really hit it off. Had a great time. We were talking, not awkward. He's so funny. I'm funny. He thinks I'm funny, guys.
You're not funny.
that funny.
He literally thinks I'm so funny. He's going to watch this and be like, yeah, she's so funny.
God.
Okay. So anyways, great date. Go back to his house after. And I'm not a hoe, guys. So hold on before you think anything. We're literally just hanging out. We're hanging out talking. I go in to meet his dog and leave. So I'm like, it'll just be a couple minutes. So I leave my phone, my purse, and my keys in my car before I go say hey to his dog. Well, we go in, we start talking, end up sitting down, turning on the podcast, watching it, lose track of time. And it's 12, midnight-ish at this point. And I'm like,
12:30 to be exact.
Yeah. And I was like, where's my phone? I should go text and make sure nobody's reached out to me or texting me to make sure I'm okay. But just so you guys know, there were no red flags leading up to this point. I was texting everybody that the date was going great. The guy's perfect.
No, you stopped texting when you were still at the Phillies game. And we heard nothing. I heard nothing from when you were still at the Phillies game.
Oh, I was texting
and we
Michael.
Text all the time. I'll be like, you good? You'll pop right back. I'm fine, Mom. Stuff like that.
It was Michael.
There was nothing. I get up because I get some kind of an Amber Alert. This is around 11:30 at night. I check my phone. I'm like, nothing from Marlena. I'm like, let me lay back down. And then my husband says, Toots isn't home yet. And I said, that's weird. Let me get up. I just started overthinking everything. I got up. I text her, you good? No reply whatsoever. I'm like, okay. I text her again, maybe another 10 times, nothing. I FaceTime her, call her. It keeps saying deliver going through. I'm thinking my girl's dead somewhere.
She watches a lot of Dateline, guys.
Let me just tell you guys. But for somebody that always has her phone and text constantly, I went into complete mom mode. I threw on my clothes, pulled my hair up. I got in my vehicle. And at 12:30, 12:45 in the morning, I was going up to where this gentleman lived with my daughter because we've never met him before. Really great guy. Thank you, Captain. That's your code word here. Captain. And I just went up to her house. I drove because he couldn't really see it on Life 360. I saw her car in the driveway. Quick backed in. I jumped out. I look on the front seat of her car, her fucking phone and purse. And I'm like, oh my God, she's murdered. So I'm on the phone with my husband.
To make matters worse, one of my best friends is a police officer, and she's on the phone with her saying, have you heard from Marlena lately? She hasn't responded to me. It's been this many hours. I have her location. It hasn't moved in this long. So the two crazies are on the phone together. Sorry, Lindsay.
No, we love you. So nothing. So I blow the horn, nothing. I could see it's a big open window in the house. I could see a TV on. I see no people. I'm like, oh my God, something's wrong. So I go up to the door, and after blowing the horn, probably about 4 or 5 times, dogs barking in the neighborhood, a little bit here and there. I go up. I was just ready to knock on the door, and I look down on the couch. I see a guy flat out on the couch, and I'm like, he killed Marlena. And I'm crying on the phone. I go back out to the car. My husband's like, she's not dead. I started laying on that horn. Every dog in the area was barking. I'm talking barking loud. This is now almost 1 o'clock in the morning. It could be a little after at this point. So finally I get pissed off like nothing. I go up to the door. I say, boom, 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 boom. They both pop up. She still has that fully clothed, guys, fully clothed. She's not a hoe on this date. But like I said, I hear her say, Mom. And I say, get in the car and come home. I got in my car and I sobbed.
She was sobbing when
Halfway
she
home.
talked to me. I said, Mom. And she
I
was
thought
like,
you were murdered.
Marlena.
I thought you were murdered. I really did. And when we zoomed in on the Google, there was like dumpsters next to the place because it was by an auto place store. So I experienced their first kiss together. Apparently that was the first time. It took her all night just to get that kiss. I was there for it. So he came into the cafe a couple days later. And
like a day later.
this
guy still likes me, guys. I can't believe it.
And the first time I met him, the first thing I said was, our first kiss was amazing. And he busted out laughing. And he's still around, even after he got to know her now for a little over a week. But I was there for your first kiss.
Wow.
Your mom is always in your life.
Horrible. Yes, it was horrible.
Great.
She's there for every moment.
Not anymore. So I put her, Kylie, and Lindsay in a group chat now. So I update them on my dates. And the whole time I will send them updates and pictures about my well-being.
That's fine.
Because Lindsay lectured me the whole way home from his house on the phone.
Yeah, but
and
we
she
love
was like,
you.
I was about to send a squad car to come check on you.
We love you.
Yeah. I love you too. I was already asleep. So
All right,
I'm glad
guys.
your mom had a handle.
Let me just say, ick. Then
We'll-
ick is your mom is
We'll
saying
be
your
right
first kiss.
back with the Ick Show. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, and we are now on Amazon Music. It is free to support us local bumpkins.
What?
What?
Bumpkins. Aren't we bumpkins? Local hillbillies.
Huh.
Cool.
You're a hillbilly. We're farmers. All right, Kylie, let's start with you. What is your ick, a number one ick for you?
Not number one. I can't think of number one, but
All
this
right.
is like a big one that
They're
like
unranked.
they're unranked. Okay, they're just not. They're just in whatever order. But chewing with your mouth open and talking while
Yeah.
you're like
Yeah.
also eating food. I don't know what. There's like this person that I know of that constantly does it, has been told about it.
Is
and
it me?
No.
Oh, because I never shut up. Even when I'm eating, I just like to eat. And I'm like,
No, but
I-
they like know that they like chew with their mouth open while they're eating, and it's still
Just
a thing that-
obnoxious.
yeah, just obnoxious.
yeah, that's an ick.
Major,
we
major.
just
ick.
go ick whenever we don't like the, we'll be like ick.
All right, so an ick for me. Sorry, people. Minivans.
Ick.
Ick.
Minivans are an ick. I'm sorry. And let me tell you, you minivan drivers, y'all are crazy. I move out of your way when I see a minivan coming. I feel like you guys will run me over. Just saying. All right, Toots.
Bad hygiene.
Ick.
Ick.
I
Yeah.
don't like not clean people.
Who wants somebody that stank?
Or like you don't wash
Yeah.
your hands
Yeah.
after going to the bathroom. Ick.
Oh, that's a huge
Yeah,
ick. Yeah.
huge ick.
Yeah.
Or like
Scrub-
take a shower more than like, I don't know. It looks like people never shower. And I'm
Yeah.
like, how does that
It's
even
not
make
cool
sense?
to be stinky.
yeah, scrub your cooter.
Wear deodorant.
All right, Kylie.
People that take forever to get to the point of a story. Like they start a story and then they never finish
Marlena.
it.
Because you
Marlena.
guys cut me off.
Well,
Okay,
because it's
no.
boring. It takes too long. You're too long.
I'm
Like,
an excellent
don't spend
story.
5 minutes trying to tell me a story that you could have gotten done in like 10 seconds.
I like to
agree.
go with short
I don't
story
need-
long, okay?
I don't need all the minor details of like this person was wearing this and that. I'm like, I don't care what they were wearing. Just tell me the point of why they were annoying you.
And my sister. Sorry, Melissa. All right, one for me. This is a huge one, guys, especially for the ladies. Pants or shorts with no pockets.
It's just a woman thing.
No.
We have purses.
No. There's sometimes I don't take my purse. Like when I go to Wawa in the morning and get my avocado toast, I always get changed. And I sometimes go to put it in my pocket of my cute shorts. I'm like, where's a pocket? So I got to put it in Marlena's pocket of her pants. Pant manufacturers, short manufacturers, make sure you put pockets in all women's outfits. Even my pants today have pockets in them.
It's just not
They're
the,
a
it's just
silk.
not the style. All right. People that can't drive and backseat drivers. You both backseat drive when I'm driving.
Okay,
They're so dramatic. Kylie will go, she'll just be sitting there and go, and like the whole
Okay,
side.
let's rewind a little
I
bit
almost got
and talk
nauseous.
about that.
I almost got nauseous last week from your fucking driving, just so you
We
know.
have
Okay.
two instances just recently that we can talk about of you driving. Okay, first off,
My driving
number
is
one,
excellent.
you get super distracted by like anything in the road. Anything in the road.
We went off the side of the road last week coming
Multiple
up here.
times.
You know what she said? Oh, I just saw a bird. Kylie, I can't make this shit up.
I know. I believe it. I was in the back seat of the car one time. We went to
Uh-huh.
the restaurant, and you're whipping me around. no care at all.
Okay,
that I'm in
you
the
guys
back
start
seat.
driving then.
corners and coming up to
You
stop
wanna drive.
signs. Marlena, I was nauseous last week from you going around corners and hitting stop signs.
I really like to just like
I
drive
was-
like I'm racing.
Nope.
You're not a race car driver.
That's a
Leave that
definite
to the
ick for
race
me.
car drivers. That's
yeah,
their
I'm a
job.
race car driver.
You're not.
All right, I got an ick, guys. Billy Ray Cyrus.
What?
I agree with that one. He's so gross.
Ick. I'm sorry, Billy.
Maybe back in the day he was cooler.
He was so fine.
Maybe back in the day.
I don't know, but he just looks scrubby right now. You look like you need to take a bath. I don't know.
I'm not saying nothing
sorry,
bad
guys.
about him.
You know what he needs to do? You know, like in the Hunger Games when they have like that whole thing where they like clean them and everything and like make them look presentable. That's what he needs done. Guys, this is specifically for dudes that wear their pants basically to their ankles.
Ugh.
What's the point of wearing the pants?
You know.
You're not even wearing the
That's
pants
an ick.
properly.
I don't see that as
How do you
much
walk?
now.
No, I see it all the time.
I think
like,
it's just
celebrities.
trashy.
For example, Justin Bieber never wears his
Ew.
pants
He's
properly.
an ick now.
He is an ick now.
That's funny you guys say that because Haley and Justin are number 18 on my icks on my list.
Complete ick.
They
Selena
are-
Gomez all the way. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
No,
That's
Haley
it.
and Justin Bieber ick. Okay, so that's good.
All
Yeah.
right. One word texts and people that are just so bad at texting.
Yeah. Or they read it
Okay.
and don't
yeah.
reply.
Yeah, that is annoying.
It's just like,
Fucking ick. Just reply back, even if it's something like a fucking thumbs up or something. Just reply back. And
Or
let us know
nowadays you
love
can like
us.
heart the message. Okay,
Right.
that's great. That's the end of the
I'm
conversation.
go with hearts. I'm go with hearts.
Yeah.
All right, Kylie, come on back to you.
Rude to wait staff.
wait, that's the
Yeah.
one I'm on right now.
No way.
Oh my God. Totally, guys. Wow.
No, I hate going out with people
Yes.
or like, and you're out and they like are just rude to the waiter.
Yeah.
Like they're just trying to do their
And
job.
you can tell what kind of person you're with. Or
Yes.
they try to be cool and be ignorant.
Or when you're
girl.
out and you hear other people being really rude to like the waiter or waitress that
Yeah.
you have, and you're like, why? There's
It's
no
ridiculous.
reason.
Or asking the most stupid questions about every single thing on the menu and being like, I'll just get water actually.
Oh
Yeah. Or asking for like all these substitutions, like at a place that probably isn't that great at substitutions or
Word.
things like that. Ridiculous.
All right,
Major
guys.
ick.
Be for real.
That's a huge ick. All right, guys. A big hairy toe on women. I love my aunt. My aunt is sexy. She has beautifully pedicured feet. And she has probably about 8 big black fucking hairy hairs on the hairs on the top of her toes. It is so
Hairy
disgusting.
hairs.
Hairy hairs, hair on the top of her toes. Shave that shit. I've seen other women. I'm just saying, when you shave your legs, just take a little look, and it's gone. You have to shave it. It is It is not
Could you do that
attractive and
gesture again?
disgusting.
I want to see how to properly do it.
Do you shave your toes,
Yeah.
Kylie?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh, please, God, don't have hair.
No, you
I was
don't
gonna
always
say that's
notice it.
ick.
My
That's
hair,
ick.
you can't really tell. My
There's
hair's
no
not
hair.
that bad.
I probably don't even have hair now.
There's no hair
but
on my
I
body.
shave it constantly. I'm just like, I can't. All right, Toots.
All right, gross PDA. So like I don't mind kissing or like hugging in public,
Yeah.
but when you're standing at the register and you're making out in front of me
That's
in between
gross.
Ugh.
ordering, I don't
Mhm.
want to see that. And I don't want to see ew. One time we were at the brewery last year and there was this couple behind us at a table and this man's hand
That's
was
disgusting.
down the woman's pants the
Ugh.
entire time. And I was like, you're disgusting.
In public?
Like, yo, that's so gross. Like I just don't want to see that.
Marlena,
Ugh.
I just have a random question for you, just off the top of my head.
What?
Do you take selfies when you poop?
I do not.
Kylie?
I don't know.
I do.
I know.
Aren't
I know you
You're on
do.
my poop. I do. I take selfies when I poop.
Why is this on the
I look cute. I don't know, but I just send
Did
it's
it
not
just
a
come
ick.
to your head?
I have like a whole like list of like people that I send my poop selfies to.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
Kylie, your
All right,
turn.
ADHD.
Okay,
it's
speaking
fine.
of Snapchat, people that only talk to you through Snapchat.
ick, I agree with
Major
that.
ick. Like, okay, we're adults now. We have iPhones. Message me or call me. I don't care if I'm
Yeah.
old school for saying that.
I fully agree.
But like these kids nowadays, I mean, I'm a lot older than I look, but like I don't understand how like Snapchat's the only way that they can communicate.
Yeah.
I'll be
Because
like,
it's
oh, I don't use it.
It's suspicious all the time of when they're like, oh, I'm going to use Snapchat because everything disappears.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right? It's like such a it's a major ick.
All right.
Major ick.
Ick.
Ick. All right, guys, I got one. When your toilet paper roll comes from the bottom, not from the top.
Yes.
It
Thank
should come
you.
from the top down.
Yes.
That's a huge ick. And if I come to
Huge
your
ick.
house or to your restaurant
She
or
switches
wherever,
it.
I will switch your fucking toilet paper roll the proper way. I
Gina
do
and I
all
pranked
the time.
her. We'll
Remember
go
you
in and-
guys did that to me?
For
You
like
guys are
2 months
assholes.
straight, we would flip it upside
In the cafe, when we were in our first coffee shop, every time I went in the bathroom, I'm like, this toilet paper roll is not right.
For 2 months we did
And
it
I
and she
never
never knew
thought
it.
nothing of it. And one day I came and I said, who the fuck is changing my toilet or switching it?
Took her
And
2
it was
months
these
to
two
realize.
assholes.
I mean, that's amazing.
All right. Wait,
Ick.
did I go last or did you?
Your
Kylie?
turn,
All right.
Toots.
People, all right, so this one's like people that like a new person every day or week. So when you constantly have a new crush or a new love interest every single week, like just completely like switching like every week. You know what I mean?
I guess.
This week, my new girl crush is Bunny
No,
XO.
not like that. Like you're talking to somebody
okay, I
new every
understand.
week, and it's like a new,
okay,
and it's
okay.
just like annoying, and it's like,
Okay.
all right, come on.
Yeah, you got like a list going.
Yes, and I'm just like, all right, like a roster. Like I'm not
A
into that. I
roster,
think that's an
yeah.
ick.
What the
I don't
hell's a
like that.
roster?
Like I
It
don't know,
means when
girls
you
are
have like multiple people that you could be talking to, or like, okay, this one's not doing what I want to do, so I'm gonna go to the next
Oh.
one.
yeah, I
You
don't
just go
like
down
that.
like the list, kind of like you have a list there.
I don't
Okay.
like
And they're
that
like
at
on the
all.
list.
Oh,
I don't have a roster.
Kylie, how about you?
I have one person.
Another ick?
Okay. I love parents, but sometimes parents that do not know how to control their children while they're out in public.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Ick.
Ick.
Annoying. Like, come on. Like, you're in a public place. Try to control your kid a little bit. Don't, especially like going on things like, I know you guys have the sign up here with this area, and they come in here and they just let them reign free. That's not how it should be. They need to learn a little bit more self-control and respect for other people's things out in public.
Or they leave their baby in a carrier for 2 hours, letting it scream and cry without even picking it up. I'm
or like
come
on an airplane. Like, please.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm not going to say nothing because I do
Public
have
places.
a cafe. Speaking of cafe, I am now drinking a Lavender Fields latte from our coffee shop. I just want to throw that in there. Make sure you visit Hens and Honey.
Delish.
Okay, guys, let me come back on my other buffets.
Wait,
Yeah.
going to a buffet you hate?
Just a whole buffet just skeeves me.
Major
That's
ick,
a huge
okay.
ick. And let me,
Dirty.
and let
I
me
don't
tell
mind
you,
it.
why when you go to a buffet, do people rush in front of you and grab heaps and piles of stuff and will actually trample you to get like the green bean casserole or the chicken legs? Y'all know that they're going to refill that thing constantly all day. People will actually hurt you at a buffet.
People being on their phone when I try to talk to them, like not paying attention. So like if you guys are trying to talk
what?
to me, and I'm just like,
Huh.
oh, yeah.
Okay, wow.
Maybe you should reread that for yourself.
That's when you this whole morning. Exactly. I agree.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh?
Nuh-uh.
Oh God, we could argue about this all day, but okay.
All right, guys, I got one. Is it your turn, Kylie?
No,
or mine?
that was mine.
All right, so this one's probably going to piss a lot of people off, but this one is just a huge ick for me. Ducks in Jeeps.
Oh.
Okay,
Ick.
yeah.
That isn't it.
That's
the
like a
ick.
Jeep thing. I don't know why.
And
That's a
don't they
thing.
do like this to like other drivers?
Sure, I
swear
don't
they
know,
do.
but
I
they
do
like
this to a lot of other drivers, so I don't know what their signal is. But like I said, I don't
Ick.
know why. I see some Jeeps that probably have like 100 like ducks across the front. What the hell is that? I'm just saying that's like an ick. That's
Probably a lot of people watching this
I'm
right
good.
now. Ick.
Sorry, guys. All right, go ahead, Toots.
Nosy people. Like if I'm having a conversation, I don't need you walking in the back room, standing there going, trying to listen to my conversation. Get
Oh.
out. I don't need your weirdo
Wow.
butt up in there listening to
Weirdo.
me.
Mm-mm.
No, like people
Ick.
get on my nerves. Like, and if you're nosy, you're like, wait, what did they say? Who were you talking about? Were you a part of my conversation? No, go away.
Kylie.
people who try way too hard to impress you.
Mm.
I just can't do it. Like
Yeah.
I don't need you to try super hard. Like okay,
That is an
great,
ick.
good for you.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
The people that say, well, they didn't do anything to me. So like if you're friends with somebody and then somebody does you really dirty and then like your really good friend is like, well, they didn't do anything to me. So I'm going to keep hanging out with them and talking to them and telling them all of your information.
Yeah, I know what you
Like
mean.
one of
now.
those
Yeah, that's
people,
a ick.
like you're just
So,
being nosy.
Guilty by association too.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's an ick. Kylie Kwan.
Another one is clapping when a movie ends at the movie theater.
What? I do
You're
that?
supposed to clap. It's the end of
Or
the
when
show.
next time I'm on a plane, when the plane lands, I'm going to start a clap. I'm going to record it so we can put it on the podcast.
Wait, you're not supposed to clap at the end of a movie?
It's kind of weird to me.
I think
don't
we
know.
clapped at the end of Wicked
I didn't know. Oh.
and the Eras tour.
Oh yeah. I
Okay, at
clapped.
concert, I don't know. I just like
No,
it's
No,
a
I'm
little
talking
weird
about
to
in the
me.
movie theater.
Oh, in the theater. It's still weird to me.
Okay.
Not my thing.
Here's a big one. Crocs with socks,
Ugh.
and when you wear UGG boots without socks. I have a really good friend. Sorry, Mitt. I'm gonna throw you under the bus. You're hot. When I go to Wawa in the morning, you got them fucking black socks on with that pair of Crocs.
Mitt.
Brother. That's a huge.
Well, guys, I hate to tell you
Yeah.
this, but I do that.
No,
You
you
have
don't even wear
Crocs?
Crocs anymore.
Yeah, but I did a lot. And in
That's
high school, I
disgusting.
did
It looks
socks
weird.
and flip-flops.
Ick.
That ick,
Ick.
huge ick. All right, Toots.
Laziness. Like, don't be lazy. And especially if you're a man, like, hold the door. Or, like, if I'm carrying things inside, like, offer to help. Like, I can't stand a guy or a person that just stands there and watches somebody else do something. Like, I'll tell you no, but you should be like, oh, no, it's fine. Like, just don't be lazy. I can't
No.
with lazy people.
Oh, All right, Kylie, I'm just gonna skip right to you. Look,
People who don't say thank you after you did something.
I had
Wait,
one.
I'm on the
That was
manners
mine.
right
I was
now.
on the
Oh
manners.
my gosh.
Oh
God, you guys, you said it, but I was
Wow.
thinking it first.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I mean, it could be just little stuff. Like if you open the door for someone or like you help them with something and they don't just like say thank you, they just go on.
I hate
Come
no
on.
manners.
Yeah, that's
I'm
rude.
big
It's
on
really
manners.
annoying.
My kid will have great manners.
All right, I got one, guys.
Mhm.
Kevin Bacon, not shaved.
What? What does that even mean?
Just, I watch him on Instagram. He's adorable, but when he doesn't shave, ick. Sorry,
I
Kevin.
love Footloose, so.
I know it don't matter, but ick. Sorry,
All right.
Kevin.
People that flirt with other people in front of their partner or like their girlfriend or boyfriend. I hate that people are like, oh, I don't flirt. But then you go and flirt with somebody right in front of your boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, that's just such an ick to me.
Yeah, I flirt with everybody.
Ho.
What?
Can't help it. Kylie.
Another ick for me is Pete Davidson. I do not get the allure.
I think he's sexy.
I think he's weird and gross.
I might
Love
be
him.
like,
And I don't know what it is about him that like people find attractive. And I don't think he's that funny. I don't think he should have been on SNL.
Come here,
I think
I don't
Pete.
think he should have been.
You want to suck my dicky?
See, you're weird.
I think he's cute. I like him.
Also, like for him to like get all these tattoos and be all about his tattoos and then to get them all lasered off, like, dude.
Oh, Dragon Slayers, Dungeon and Dragon people. Sorry, I don't know. It
What?
gives me an ick. I'm sorry, everybody. Like when you're like a grown ass man and you're like into like dragons and shit.
I like Game of Thrones,
I
guys.
literally
That's like
have
my
a
number
dragon
one
tattooed
show.
on me.
Sorry, I know that would make people mad.
Khaleesi, like Game of Thrones
We
is my
love
show.
Game of Thrones. Actually, we
Oh,
love
House of Dragon?
House of Dragon. We love
And
Game of
Sweet Jet.
Thrones, like the first episode or two I watched was like a porn show. What do you
I
mean?
mean, it's HBO,
It's
so,
so
like
good.
that's the whole premise
Wow.
of like HBO.
House
but-
of Dragon
I was
is
so
so
horny
good.
afterwards. I grabbed my vibrator and
Ew.
I'm
Kylie
only
and I
kidding,
are
just
going to
kidding,
watch the
guys.
new episodes of House of Dragon together. We have to.
obviously, because we love that show.
It's
that
so
was like our
good.
nicknames for each other. Was
When
the
we first
characters
became
from the show?
Yeah,
You
you're
both
my
are
M
X.
and I'm your
you're a
Liv.
Nick and you're an Nick.
All right, good.
Okay.
I'll keep being a
Toots.
Nick.
Great.
People that only talk about themselves and don't
Ugh.
ask questions. And we know somebody that's sitting right between us that constantly turns the whole conversation around
I
about
have
herself.
ADHD,
Self-absorbed was also on
everybody.
my list.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow.
I have ADHD and I don't have a gallbladder. Sorry.
Mhm.
You go.
Oh, I got one. Long floral print skirts. Sorry, Laura Ingalls Wilder. Sorry, just not attractive. You don't know who Little House on the Prairie is with Laura Ingalls Wilder?
I mean, I've heard of it. I haven't actually. It's been so long since
Marlena.
I remember.
So,
Do you know who Laura Ingalls Wilder is, Marlena?
All right, this one is judging someone else's situation with no context. I can't with the people that you tell them something that happened and they immediately just go into judgmental mode and are just so ignorant and they have no context. Like something could happen and then they're just so rude about it and they're so opinionated. And does that make sense? Like they just judge with no context and it just really gets on my nerves and irks me. That's a huge ick.
Kylie.
That's fair. When people post stuff on Instagram that's like a thirst trap, but it's really terrible.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
On their
Like a
stories, I'm like,
cringy
oh, you
thirst trap,
posted
and you're
that?
like,
What the hell's a thirst trap?
A thirst trap is where you draw someone in where you like look really hot, but
Or like
I don't
people that
know.
post like 50 TikToks a day of their face.
oh my
Like, all right,
God.
just
Or
'cause
this
you're
having
doing,
like
like,
all the
makeup day,
time.
like,
Somebody
get
that
out.
use filters, you mean?
Not even
No,
filters,
not filters.
but the people
I
that
really
are
don't
like
use filters. I'm just
in
pretty.
their phone like 50,000 times are doing like all
Yeah,
these
like
different.
I've seen your face 50 times.
like
in
I don't
different
care.
angles.
You're just obsessed with yourself. It's good. Like good
Yeah.
for you, but like I don't care.
Yeah.
You can make it private.
When a man's bald on the top and he has long hair, like hair on the sides and doesn't shave at all. I don't know. I just don't like that when they're bald on top. Just shave your whole damn head.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Or
when they
were
take
they
a-
like trying to
Or when
save
they
to the
look
baldness?
hot and their sides are grown and then they take their hat off. You're like, oh, like that's a huge, no, that's an ick for me. All right, Marlena.
People who just can't take a hint. That's an ick.
You're an ick.
Like if you're like
I
trying
know
to
what
like
you mean.
Yeah,
It's
like
just-
just like get
Yeah.
If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
People that don't have I guess I'm next. People that don't have spatial awareness, meaning like they get too close to you or they like are just all over the place or don't realize like, hey, you're too tall. Maybe you should move out of the way for people. I don't know. That's
know what you
really
mean.
annoying.
Yeah.
So don't show people my boobs.
No, that has nothing to do with spatial
okay, I know what you
awareness.
meant. Okay,
but
sorry.
sure.
Here's one for me, a huge one for me. When you do not use baby wipes after you poop.
You just ask every single person this question.
Apparently.
Because how would you
yes.
know if someone does or doesn't use that
No,
when they
that's
go to the
just
bathroom?
stinky. Well, I'm just putting it out there. Like you just like have to wipe your ass. I'm just saying, just take baby wipes with you. Like take like little portable ones with you, like I do.
Dude
It
wipes.
should always be fresh. Yeah, dude wipes. I've never used dude wipes yet.
I'm going to get you some. I have to get you some.
I can't wait. All right, Marlena.
People that are constantly trying to argue or just start arguments and stuff. I'm like not a confrontational person, so I don't argue. If there's like any reason, I'll just be like, all right, we'll talk about it later. It's fine. I'm not confrontational. Or people that come up to the register with like their guns ablazing for no reason. And I'm like, it's
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
Calm down. Sorry, we forgot your oat milk. I'll go redo it.
Right.
Kylie.
People that have stuff stuck in their teeth.
Yeah.
And that's like, you just see it, you just notice it the whole time, and you're like,
or
can you-
boogies in their nose.
That was my
Yeah.
overthinking. Anything in my nose, anything
Yeah.
in my teeth.
Yeah,
God.
I just can't. I don't know. It really bothers me.
Overgrown eyebrows and ear hair on men. Like just
Ew.
pluck it or shave it. Like when it looks like all wild, like multiflora, rose bushes and
I
shit.
like a
Speaking of
nice
that-
clean cut
Speaking
guy.
of that though,
Mhm.
like women that don't shave their armpits or legs, like
Yeah.
and are just having free reign, that really disgusts me.
Yeah.
Ick, major
Isn't
ick
that like
for
a
me.
thing in France?
I saw like
I guess in
I have
other
a friend
countries.
who's adorable, and she lifted her arms up one day, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" It just really surprised me. I don't know, like it was just not attractive. I'm like, and I had to like keep staring at her armpit because it was like right there.
You
I
know,
don't
if their
like,
legs
shave
and
it.
can't, like,
armpits are
you
like
can't
that,
forget
then-
about it.
No, it's disgusting.
It
So every
ruins
time I
them.
think about it now, I think of her fucking hairy armpits.
Exactly.
I do
Like
every
that's
time.
the image you have in your
Yeah,
head
I
now.
don't want to see her hairy armpits ever again.
Well, this one's funny. People that constantly pick other people apart. Like you'll be hanging out with somebody and then you talk to somebody and then they walk away and they're like, oh my God, blah, 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 like, and just immediately start picking the person that we were just speaking to
Yeah.
apart or like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Always picking you apart to your face. Like I can't with that.
We do
So
my
we
icks
actually,
for you
yeah,
guys.
so we actually have icks for each other. And I hope that, we don't get pissed at each other for telling each other this. But Kylie, why don't you go first and give me and Marlena your icks about us?
Okay, so I really don't have that much that really bothers me about you guys.
Oh, God.
But I have something small for each
Okay,
of you.
all right.
Okay, so for Valerie, I have an ick that I know too much about your body. I've seen it 100% naked now. And you also talk to me too much about your sex life.
Yes.
There's a limit.
I love
Ick.
sex.
I
and
mean,
I love my
not
titties.
I
You're
love
my mom.
Look,
in my vagina.
I love sex too, but like, come on, you need to like rein it in like a little bit.
She's just
A little
unfiltered. She
bit.
needs a little bit more self-awareness.
I
Yeah,
won't
like maybe
stop.
some boundaries
won't
we should
stop.
have between
Yes.
us, but that's
No.
my only thing for you. And
Sorry.
then Marlena, you just never listen to me when I try to tell you what you should do to take care of yourself. It is so aggravating.
Yeah, I
when
agree.
I have to repeat myself 100 times about the same thing. Like when I told you to go to the doctor and you didn't go to the doctor. And who was right? Me.
Okay, well, you're always right. I'll just
I know.
now
No,
admit it.
it just
So
you
don't
need,
clip that because I'm never going to say it again.
No, I'm just saying you need to listen to me when I'm trying to tell you something because I care about you. So that's it. All right, those are my icks.
Tooth.
All right, Mom. I have a lot, but I narrowed it down for one.
Fuck you.
Constantly leaving a mess in my car. She's like a squirrel. Like she like collects like little things and leaves it everywhere. I like a nice clean car. I don't like clutter. I'm very organized.
I leave like a cup.
maybe a little
and my lip gloss.
and a toothpick. And then another floss
It
thing.
is the
and then
community
there's a
toothpick.
perfume. It's not community. That's an ick.
everybody can use my toothpick.
That's
it's a community.
disgusting.
You
I
should
throw
always
them
have
away.
a toothpick.
But she like leaves
Yeah, I
everything in
agree
my
that
car.
everything
There's
should have a toothpick.
sunglasses. There's like gift cards. There's like perfume. There's lip gloss. There's this. There's clothes. There's bras. There's a thong with poop on it. Like get it out of my car.
I took that out. Don't ask. That was a long story that day. It was a long story.
Like don't put it in my car.
That could be another show.
Oh
I
my
like
God.
a nice clean car.
Yes.
All right, and Kylie, my ick for you is that I don't have any icks for you because you.
Are you
I don't
fucking
know. I
kidding me?
literally
You're a
don't.
loser.
Like, there's nothing like a. Like I just can't get the ick. So like, can you just start being like a little more icky?
No.
All right, Kylie. So
Thanks.
I really had to like think about my ick with you because I really don't have an ick for you.
And then you just yelled at me for not having one for her.
But I do have an ick.
This is
Okay.
so rude.
When you wear your jeans,
Yeah.
you don't pull them all the way up. They need to be like tighter on the bottom of your ass cheek.
That's
That's
so
my
rude.
ick.
I don't like wearing a belt, so I'll start wearing a belt more for you.
Okay,
Well,
so
I
it's
can
just
understand
your
it.
jeans. When you wear your jeans, you
I'm-
look like
okay.
a low rider.
We can buy new jeans today.
That's fine. We'll buy new jeans.
And Marlena, page 1.
You guys are sluts.
The first thing I'm gonna say is you're loud eating. You are the loudest eater I've ever met
No,
in my
I'm
fucking
not.
life. No, your jaws like kind of click, and it'll be like real quiet. She'll be like,
No.
the
do
loudest,
I do that?
Yes.
the loudest
What?
eater. And I have a second one for you.
No.
A second.
Your camel toe.
I do not have a camel toe. She says this all the time, and it's so annoying because I don't have one.
A moose knuckle.
I don't have one. I never have these, and she says it.
I just feel uncomfortable when I see your camel toe.
I don't get those, guys. That's terrible.
Okay, to be fair, everyone gets them. It's a normal thing.
I literally never do.
Oh my
or I
gosh.
get it like if I'm getting out of the car and
Oh
she'll go,
my
ew. I'm like,
gosh.
well, don't look
It's
at me until I fix
disgusting.
my pants.
And nobody wants to see it up your cooter. My thought of the day is a lot of people will look at you, but only a few will see you. Let that sink
I'm
in.
seeing you right now for the hoe you are. My thought of the day is get out. My thought of the day is ignoring red flags because you want to see good in people will cost you later.
Oh, that's a good
So
one.
set your standards high.
Yeah.
All right. My thought of the day is you guys are going to laugh really hard at this because it's very random and not super thinking. But anyway, I love toast. What absolute genius took a bite of bread and was like, cook it again.
That's a good one, Kylie. Or was it fucking stale and then they called it toast?
No, think about it. I want you to think about it. I want people to comment about this and think about it when you thought about toast because bread's already cooked and you're
True
like,
that.
let me just cut it and then throw it in a toaster and cook it again
Okay, I
and
just
make a
thought of my
sandwich.
ick for you.
Or like a bagel where it, like who eats a bagel without cooking it? It's
I just thought
weird,
that just
toasting
made me
it.
think of an ick for you. All the
Okay.
random stuff around your house.
Oh, my knickknacks? Okay.
You guys don't understand.
Oh my God.
If you saw it, you'd be like, I get
That's
it now.
cute.
It's organized
cute.
really nicely and it's things I've collected through my life. So
It's
I'm
just
sorry
like-
that my life displayed in my apartment bothers
It's
you.
just very colorful. I'm like a very like aesthetic person.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, if you guys have any other icks besides the ones we said, please feel free to comment and let us know what you think your icks are and if we hit any of the ones that you guys feel that you had.
Or if we pissed you off, go ahead and leave a comment.
Or tell
I
us
love
icks
it.
about us. It's fine. Who
Right.
cares?
Hey. And don't forget, we're all to subscribe to us. We're on YouTube, Spotify. We're now on Amazon Music. Please subscribe to us and keep us going so we can keep giving you a lot of our stories so you guys can continue to see us and see other podcasts that we have upcoming and ready for you guys. This was fun. Thanks for coming, Kylie.
Gizmo.
Gizmo.
I'm just stuck here.
You're an asshole.
You're such a bitch.
This has been Boss Babe Brews, hosted by Valerie and Marlena Robinson, recorded at Hens Honey Shoppe in Swedesboro, New Jersey, and produced by Breakdown Media. Follow Hens Honey on Instagram and TikTok for more, and make sure you subscribe to get new episodes every Friday.